Hey, hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome. It's Friday. Friday in Seattle. Hey, hey, what's up, everyone? I guess my mic works. All right, well, I'm gonna start going back to oil painting. So going back to my chip brushes. If you remember 2 years ago, I was big on these chip brushes. And I haven't used one in almost over a year and a half, so we're going to ease back into this style of painting and see what happens. Naja, doing good. Doing good. I just had to take somebody to go pick up their back. I broke out the oil paint just now, and I thought I'd start with the landscape because I got to ease back to oil paint. It's been over a year. So I'm going to practice on I think my portraits are going to look a lot better in oil because the acrylic is you can't really move it around. As this one, I kind of like the way this looks, but oil is going to look so much better for portraits. So I think I'm going to use oil paint for the portraits, and we'll see how it smells up the studio here. I'm using some of the stuff I'm using is made by Gamblin, which is all chemical-free stuff, so that's good. It's not like hazardous to breathe in that stuff. So let me get started here. I don't even remember how I did my landscapes back then. Let's start. The one thing I like about oil paint, I have the oil paint in this box here, and you just put the lid on when you're done, and that oil leaks in there. So that's what's nice about oil paint. Let me get started. I'm gonna have a simple landscape. Grace, how's it going? Good to see you in here. I think I'm gonna start with the blue and see what happens here. Little different technique now. This is oil paint. Gonna get a lot of bristles. This is a brand new brush. So I got the gloves on today because I know I'm gonna be doing a lot of wiping. So what's good about oil paint? It's really easy to blend. You can use any type of brush to blend this with. I like to use tip brushes. We're going to put some water down here. I'm going to make sure you do like an easy painting here just to break back into my oil. I can't wait to do a portrait with this oil paint because the portraits are going to come out really nice. So what's bad about when you do the portraits in acrylic, the acrylic dries and then you go to put the next color on and you can't even blend it in because it's already dried on you. So you get all these hard lines in there. And I don't think let's try and put some green here. we get a nice bluish green lake down here. There we go. It's really unusual. It's really I think I'm going to use. I was going to use a dark gray for the mountain, but I decided to use. I'm going to put it in with blue, so I can make this mountain look, you know, it's part of the sky. Plus, it'll be easier to make it look like it's off in the distance here. So I'm going to use blue color to design the back of the mountain here. This is just, I can't remember what it was. It's pretty sure it's ultramarine blue. Yeah, you're going to see a big difference with between oil and acrylic now. But I mean, it's a lot of people don't like oil, but you get a better quality painting for sure. Oh, is there a problem with my take this mic out? Is it my voice or the video? Let me take the mic out. See if that helps. Is that better? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the internet. I'll leave the mic out. I'll have to talk louder. Well, this is the first painting back to oil, okay? You've been watching me acrylic paint for the last year, so I do some oil painting for you. This is sap green with some black in it. I'm not using, check out, I got this green. I found this green. I can't remember what, but it's really dark. check this out. It's called greenish something. But look how dark that green is. Maybe I'll use for the trees when I do the evergreen trees. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Just put some land in here. I don't. Cool. So this, when I use oil, I use linseed oil instead of water. You know, when you use acrylic, you can use water to lighten up your paint, make it flow a little better. So now I use linseed oil. And the linseed oil will help it flow off your brush, and it also thins the paint out a little if you need to thin it out. All right, there I got my first layer of paint down. That looks pretty good. Pretty good so far. So now I do need to use, instead of having water in here, I got a little bit of that turpentine down here to clean the brush off. But it cleans it pretty good. And you gotta wipe it. I just wipe it with a paper towel. It's pretty much, when I started using acrylic, I was kind of using some of the oil techniques. So you might see some of the same kind of stuff that I do here that I did with acrylic. So looks like a pretty cool landscape so far. So I have I just bought these new brushes just for today. These are oil brushes now. And let's see if I can put some there. So I'm going to use a brush because just because I used to be able to do my knife work pretty good with oil, but let's try the brush. Now, with oil paint, you put your first layer is usually really, and now you're as you put more paint on now, it's gonna get, you're gonna use a heavier, you're gonna use more paint, okay, as you layer it. I'm just gonna blend this mountain out a little bit and make it look like it's far away, the same way I did with acrylic. Whoops, it's out of focus. What's going on? Sorry about that. There we go. It has something to do with the lighting. Oh, let me shut this light off here. There we go. I think I was getting an extra glare because I had another light on over here. So I'm going to mix some Payne's gray and blue. And we'll get like a color here for the shadow side of this mountain. So the thing about oil now, you got to be careful because that white stays wet for forever. Kind of curious to see how long it's going to dry. These paintings take a while to dry. You can't really sell them right away. I forgot about the lighting issue. I think that's why I was outside. When I first started this channel, I was painting outside because the lighting was better out there. I kind of like that. It probably looks the same to you guys, but if you were here in person, you'd see a big difference on the quality of the way the paint's laying down on the canvas and stuff. Let's see if I can blend that now. So we'll try a chip brush. Too big. Get a smaller one. I'd rather maybe use a mop brush, but I think this will work. Just soft blend in here. And I blended the back sides here so that it helps the mountain look further in the back. Hey Rosemary, how you doing? I'm trying the oil paint out, huh? I think I've been telling you guys I'm gonna go back to oil, and I finally did. I'm not sure how the clouds turn out. Let me try a few clouds. Not bad. Not bad for not doing my for this for a while. It's been over a year. It's been over a year since I did oil paintings. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Yep, so later on I'm going to try another portrait with oil paint. I think it's going to be a lot better. I can already tell. Those portraits are hard with acrylic paint. It's gonna look way better with the oil. Wow, there's really a lot of light hitting there. I think that looks a little better. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm going to put a tree in right now. I'm going to use that dark green. When I was going through my oil, trying to find all my oil paints, I found this greenish color. And it was really dark, so I'm going to just use this color and put an evergreen tree up here with it, see what it looks like. Pretty good color. I think it's enough. I think that'll work. I'm going to make this like tall green here. Do 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 do. Well, as far as quality, I like the way the oil paint looks when it's done drying, and then you could put a finish on it, make it really shine too. But I don't know yet. I'm gonna try a portrait later with oil and see how it comes out. The oil paints really look richer when if you compare an oil to an acrylic. I think people probably prefer oil, but if you just see an acrylic painting and there's nothing to compare it to, they have a hard time telling if it's oil or acrylic. Now I need a small fan brush. I don't think I have one. I'm going to make a mixture I'm going to put some trees back here, but I'm going to make it light. So I'm going to mix some sap green with some gray. Payne's gray I got here. Let's see if that works. It's like a light gray. A greenish gray, I mean. Not bad. It could have been a little lighter. Man, it's like doing something you haven't done time and you're coming back to it. trying to remember everything. All right. Let's see if I can make this tree with some bright green. I'll do the grass first. We'll see how good color looks. Guess it could be brighter. I'm gonna have to put some brighter green down here. I don't have any bright green. Oh, I'll do blue on the tree. Let's try that. Like a light blue. It's not really bright though. It's it looks good, but it's not really bright. I'll have to highlight it with white here in a little bit. See how more natural it looks? I think oil looks real. To me that looks like a real tree there. Pretty cool. I like that color. That's yellow ochre. Right to green. That looks pretty good. Well, I don't have a small fan brush. I have to paint the trees in here a different way. We'll just have to paint them in. In the wonder of it all. Oh wait, I have a smaller brush. A small liner brush. Let's see if that works. Yeah. That'll work. There we go. I gotta remember not to put my finger down anymore now. It's not acrylic. Do 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 do. Oh, the other good thing about oil paint your brushes, say leave your brushes out with oil on it, like, and you forgot to clean it, it won't harden up on there. So that's good. They're easier to, they won't get hard with paint. Instead of water, you use this oil. It's like flowers oil, safflower, or you can use linseed oil. You just have to pour a little, and then just kind of wet your brush, kind of like how I did with the wall with acrylic. You don't need much. I'm gonna up some of this green back here. Let's try. Blend some white in there. Do 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 do. I'm going to do a few small trees here now. That's it. Right here. Isn't that cool? I don't know if you guys can tell a difference between the acrylic and the oil. I sure can. Yeah, you use instead of water with the you could either use linseed oil or this safflower oil made by Gamblin. This is chemical free. That's why I'm using it in the house here. It's like with oil, you just got to be careful because the more you mix it, if I keep mixing paint in here, it's just going to get muddy. So you kind of want to guess your color, what color you want to use right away. That's why I'm having a hard time lightening these trees up, because what it's doing is just mixing in the color underneath. Then you get this mud color. But if you put the paint on just right, you can lay it on top. Let's try some yellow back there. See if I can lighten up some of that grass. You know how I do the glazing with the... Yeah, kind of worked. This I got mud here. I could turn those into rocks right there. Let's try that. We'll put some rocks right here. We'll put a few rocks out here in the water. We'll use a light blue. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. I'm hoping the portraits come out good with this paint. Let's put have some Van Dyke brown here. And some burnt sienna. I'm going to line the shore with some dirt here. All right. Let's see how long I've been working on this. 1 hour. Let me try and find my small fan brush. All right, I found this is the one I would use on acrylic. Still kind of wet water. try to give that one more branches there. So to get, this oil is really wet, so to get more paint on that, you gotta really saturate your paint with the oil, the linseed oil. You gotta kind of make it wet to make it stick. I'll try yellow back here. Get a little highlight on it. You don't need highlight. Just that looks cool. Let's try them on the grass here. I think I need some flowers down here. Let's do that. I got some red here. I'll make some orange. There we go, some orange flowers. And we'll put some white ones in there. And I think I'm going to be done with one. And I'm going to take a break and get ready to do I'm going to find a portrait to do. There we go. Looks like flowers down there now. Right, thanks for watching. You got to see my first painting with oil paint. They'll get better. This was just a break back to the technique. I just did a simple one. I kind of like it. A lot different than acrylic. A lot different. Yeah, if you're gonna give oil a try, you could buy them in like a kit. That way you don't have to buy like a bunch of oil. You could buy them in these kits with all these colors if you want, and then give it a try. See if you like it. Yeah, it does need birds, huh? There, I found my liner brush. Bird up there. A couple birds in the sky. Yeah, it'll look good right there. There we go. It's a little more difficult now. See, I put my pinky down right there to hold my hand steady. But then all you got to do is take your blender brush, and it's dirty. Take a clean brush and you can blend it out. Now this will stay wet for like a week. That's another reason I don't do too many of these, because you put them while they dry, you know. If I did like 3 a day, after a week I'd have 20 of them. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will be back to do a portrait later on. See ya. Well, I'm going to make a quick 5-minute video here. There we go. Bye, Rosemary. Bye, Naja.